Hey, happy Friday, everybody. I'm Jerry Gibbons. For those of you who I do not know, welcome to Chair Yoga. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start by getting centered. So just go ahead and relax into your chair for a moment, and we'll just go inward, kind of turning off the outer world, tuning into what's happening in here. Okay. So if you can, sit with both feet flat on the floor. And you can sit up tall if you'd like to. You can relax against the back of your chair if you'd like to. However, you'd like to relax in this moment. Hands can rest on the thighs. And then just take a couple of deep breaths as you allow your eyes to close and become aware of your body sitting here in this chair. Aware of your feet on the ground, your body's connection to the chair, and how you feel in your body today. How is that for you? Maybe there's some tiredness or soreness. Maybe it feels really good to close your eyes and just go inward, and maybe there's a relaxation response to that. It's likely somewhere in the middle, a both and situation. Aware of your body, and aware of your breath as well. The body expanding as you inhale, the body relaxing as you exhale. Let's just take a few deep breaths together, okay? So take a deep breath in, fill the lungs, and then exhale out of your mouth. Deep breath in again. Exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. Exhale. We're going to try to hold the breath. If you don't like to hold the breath, don't do it. Just breathe normally. Deep breath in. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Hold. Exhale. Good. Allow the eyes to trail open, bringing yourself back. And then go ahead and slide to the front of your chair, coming to the edge of your seat because we're so excited. We're so excited. And relax your arms down by your side, and we'll start with some simple arm movements, okay? So with your inhale, sweep the arms out to the side and overhead, maybe even looking up slightly. Then exhale, release your arms down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, releasing down. Warming up the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale and exhale. Let's just do a few more. It's helping warm up the shoulders, but it's also creating length along the sides of your body, which will come in handy here in a few minutes. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. Good. This time, lift the arms overhead, interlace the fingers, press the palms away from your head, reaching through the wrists. Good. Now feel length in the arms. And then keep your hips connected to the chair and just lean to the right. Good. Coming back to center, take a breath. And then inhale, lean to the left. Good. Then inhale back to center. Reach up, inhale. And exhale, release your arms on down. Good. Starting to wake up the shoulders, wake up the sides of the body, because we're going to do a little bit more of that right now. So to get you set up from the base, I'm going to have you take your feet about shoulder width or just a little bit wider than your shoulders. You're still sitting on the edge of your chair, and your heels are stacking underneath your knees. This will make sure that when you go to lean to a side, you don't just topple on over, ideally. Good. So that's the feet. And we'll start off slow with this one, and then we'll pick up the pace, okay? So go ahead and take your left elbow down onto your left thigh or knee, and then inhale, sweep your right arm up and over, reaching through the fingertips. Let's stay for a breath or two. Feeling length along the right side. And then go ahead and come back up to a tall seat. And we'll do the other side. Bring the left elbow down onto the right elbow down onto the right thigh. And inhale, sweep the left arm up and over. And again, we'll stay for about 2 breaths. Reaching through the fingertips, feeling length along the left side of the body. And we're breathing. Good. And then go ahead and come back up. And now we're going to turn that into a flow. So basically, we'll inhale to a side, we'll exhale, come back, inhale to the other side, exhale, come back. So when you're ready, take your left elbow down, reach your right arm up and over, reach on inhale, exhale, come back up, and then switch sides. Exhale, take the right elbow down, reach the left arm up and over, and exhale, come back. And then switching back to the first side, left elbow down, right arm reaches, exhale back, inhale, other side. And go as slowly or quickly as you'd like to, just move on your breath. Inhale, reaching to a side, and exhale, coming back to center. Good. Feeling that length on the sides of the body. And because we're lifting back up and then stretching over to the other side, there's a little bit of engagement of your core, the front abdomen, the lower back. We're also getting just a little bit more length along the sides of the body each time we arc over. It's kind of like a taffy becoming more pliable the more that you stretch it. Inhale, reach. Exhale to return. Inhale, reach. Exhale, return. Let's do a few more times. I kind of enjoy this one. I'm realizing as I'm doing it with you right now. There's this flowingness to the spine. So even though we're working on lengthening the sides of the body and engaging the core, there is this fluidity as we move from side to side. Now I could do this all day, but we'll do about one more time on each side, okay? Reaching to the left, exhale to center, reaching to the right. And as you come to center this time, go ahead and stay. Helping to wake us up a little bit. Feel some sensation. The sides of the body, the lower back, maybe your core, shoulders, arms. Good. And then keep your hands on your thighs or knees. And with your inhale, pull your heart forward, look up. And as you exhale, round your back and look down. Inhale, roll the heart forward, look up. And exhale, roll the shoulders down, look down. Keep going. Inhale, flexing forward. Exhale, flexing back. Bring some mobility, especially to your upper spine here. You want to feel the shoulder blades widen as you exhale, the heart open as you inhale. Inhale, pulling yourself forward. Exhale, rocking back. Let's do just a couple more. Good. And then come to a neutral spine. So shoulders setting down. Take a deep breath in, feel length. With your exhale, just bend your elbows and fold forward, sort of between the legs, depending on how far you can go. Why not? We'll add some movement here. Inhale, straighten the arms, come back up to a tall spine. Exhale, lead with your heart as you fold forward, so keep the spine flat. Inhale, lifting back up. And exhale, folding down. Keep going. Inhale, lifting, exhale, lowering. And this can be a combination of using your lower back to lift you and lower you, and using your arms to stabilize. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Exhale, lower. And inhale back up to a tall spine. Stay this time and breathe for a moment. Feeling sensation. I like to close my eyes when I do that, that way I can see inward better. That makes sense. All right, so this next group of exercises is going to do a few things. It's going to help to strengthen your core, your lower back. It's going to help to create some mobility in the hip flexors and also help to stretch the hips a little bit, okay? So bring your knees a little bit closer together, so about the width of your hip bones, and stack your heels underneath your knees. Now your arms for this one can either relax just next to your side, or if you feel like you need a little bit more support, you can hold on to your chair cushion. And something else to remember here is to try to keep your spine lifting or tall as possible. When we start to lift and lower the legs here, sometimes the back starts to round. You want to keep lifted, all right? Still on the edge of your seat. All right, go ahead and inhale, lift your right knee away from the floor, and then exhale, put it back down. Inhale, lift it up, but keep the heart lifting. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now bring the knee back up again. You can take your right hand and hold on to the shin bone and just pull the knee in towards your chest. Keep the heart lifting. Try not to clench your teeth while you do this. Keep the jaw soft. Deep breath in, and then exhale, carefully put your foot back down. Let's do the other side. Still sitting tall. Inhale, lift the left knee. Exhale, put it down. Inhale, left knee. Exhale, place. Good. Then inhale, lift the left knee. Sit up tall. Keep it lifting. And you can take your left hand, grab onto the shin bone, and pull the knee in towards your chest, but still sit up tall here. Breathe. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale, carefully place that left leg back down onto the ground. We're going to come back to the first side, all right? So go ahead and lift the right knee away from the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the foot away from you, extending the leg. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Keep the heart lifting as well. Good. Let's do two more. Then bring the knee in and place the foot on down. Great job. Let's do the other side now, balancing that out. So lift the left knee away from the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, push the foot away from you. Inhale, bring it back in. Exhale, push. Inhale in. And exhale, push. We'll do about two more. Good. Inhale, bring the knee in, and exhale, place the foot on down. Now, if you've been coming to these sessions for a while, this next one is brand new. So at least we haven't done it in this format. You might have done it somewhere else, but not with me, because I don't think I've ever taught it. So go ahead and sit tall. Bring your right knee into your chest. Extend the leg forward, and then point the toes away from you. And then start to make circles with the foot. Try to keep the heart lifting. If you need to, the leg can go out to the side a little bit. It's up to you. Making these little circles with your big toe on the wall in front of you. Start to notice the core engage, especially on the right side. And there might be some fatigue happening in the hip joint. That's fine. We'll work with that later. 3, 2, and 1. Place the foot on down. Good. Sit back tall. I know sometimes you lean back a little bit, and that's fine for these. All right, we have to do the other side now. So go ahead and sit tall, lift the left knee, push the foot away, point the toes, and circles. And breathe. It's the great thing about teaching yoga is that you can add a lot of creativity to it. So I make up exercises all the time. Breathe here. Try to keep the heart lifting as much as you can. That's going to engage the core strong here. Lower back, front abdomen, a little bit of side abdomen action happening. Deep breaths. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and place it down. Sit tall. And then exhale, just fold over your legs. Just for a moment. And inhale, come back up to a tall seat. All right. So I know from doing that personally, and this may or may not be true for you, but that exercise can actually fatigue the quadriceps, the tops of the thighs here. So something we can do to help move some of that tension out in this moment is to take your hands, and I'll just do my right hand for now, curl the fingertips inward so that you're really exposing the palm of the hand or the base of the hand. And then just dig that part into the top of your thigh right next to the hip joint and draw the flesh forward. And then just do that over and over again, moving your hand around. Self-massage is a great way to relieve tension, especially in these muscles that get really tight, like the quadriceps, especially if we are sitting often. Good. Now we have to do the other side. So, when you feel good on this side, just take the left hand, curl the fingers inward, use the base of the palm, and start from the hip joint and draw the flesh forward. You might do the side of the leg a little bit here. And breathe. All right. When you feel good on this side, go ahead and release. You can do a wipe off if you want to. Still sitting on the edge of our seats. All right, so this next one is a hip stretch. So you're going to lift your right leg away from the floor and cut the heel inward to place the ankle on top of your left knee. Now flex your right foot, pulling the toes back. This is going to help to protect the ankle and the knee joint here so that they are stabilized. So no matter what we do here, those joints are going to be fine. All right, now sit up tall. And with your right hand, place the hand just above the knee on the right leg. And instead of pushing downward, push the knee forward. And that's going to help to lengthen this hip, or the leg in the hip joint, I should say. You can't really lengthen a hip. Let's breathe. Keep the right foot flexed. Now stay here if you want to. If you're good and you're feeling it and this is getting into your hip joint, keep going. Now, if you want to feel something more, what you could do while keeping the spine lengthened is just hinge at the hip and bring your heart forward toward the leg. Now, if that's too much, come back up. Now, in addition to giving your hip a nice stretch and release, this is actually helping to relieve your sacrum, your lower back as well. And we're going to stay for just a couple more breaths. The hips don't like to be rushed, so sometimes we have to stay a little bit longer with these practices. Okay. If you're folding, go ahead and sit back up tall and then carefully uncross. And just notice, how does that feel, especially between the two hips? They're quite distinct at this point. And then we'll practice the other side. So lifting your left knee, cut the heel in, place the ankle above the knee joint on the right leg, and flex the left foot. Pull the toes back. Again, this is going to be what protects the ankle and the knee here. Now, because there are asymmetries in the body, you'll likely notice that you'll have different access on this side than you did on the first side, and that's completely fine. All right, so start by sitting tall. You might already feel something in your hip, and that's completely fine too. If you want to, you can take your left hand just above the left knee, and again, don't push it down, push it forward. It's going to help to lengthen the leg out of the left hip joint, and breathe. Now, if you have sensitive knees, you don't want to put too much pressure on that. Just go as far as you can. The more you flex the left foot, the more stable that knee will be. Now, again, you can stay here if you're vibing and it feels good, or you feel something, I should say. If you want to feel more, you can lean the heart forward, not collapsing the chest here, but keeping the heart lengthening upward. And go as far as you feel comfortable to. Staying for just a couple more breaths, not rushing the hips. They teach us patience. Good. Inhale, come back up to a tall seat if you're folding, and carefully uncross the legs. All right, so just a couple more exercises, then we'll do a quick meditation, starting with a twist. So take your right hand across the outside of your left thigh or knee, and take your left hand either onto your chair cushion next to you or onto the back of your chair behind you, depending on how much rotation you currently have in your spine. And then sit up tall as you inhale, and as you exhale, roll the left shoulder back and look behind you. Stay in the pose, sit up tall. Exhale, twist a little bit deeper, maybe feeling your navel pull in toward your body and to the left. Good. With your next inhale, carefully unwind all the way, and we will do the other side. So take your left hand across the outside of your left thigh or knee. Right hand comes onto the chair cushion, or it can come onto the chair back behind you. Sitting up as tall as you can, take a deep breath in. And with your exhale, roll that right shoulder back, look behind you, twist. Staying in the pose, sit up tall. Exhale, twist deeper, feel the navel pull into the body and to the right. And then with a big inhale, go ahead and unwind back to center. Knees still hip distance apart. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, just fold over the legs. This will be our last pose before meditation. Let's just take 3 or 4 deep breaths here. And because the front body is being compressed, the movement can go into your back body. It's subtle, but it's there. Feeling the back ribs expand. You might even feel some movement in your lower back. Good. Inhale, sit all the way up. And go ahead and slide to the back of your chair, feet flat on the floor for just a few minutes of meditation. Just relaxing as you can. Eyes closed. Let's take a few breaths together again. Deep breath in. Out through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. One more time together. And out. And breathing through the nostrils. Be aware of the sensation of your breath in the nasal passages. Noticing how that sensation might be cooler and drier as you inhale, and warmer and more humid as you exhale. Aware of the sensation of the breath in the nasal passages. You might also sense that one nostril is more open or closed than the other, and just be okay with that for now. And then we'll add just a short visualization to this practice. So as you inhale, imagine golden light entering through the nostrils to your brain. And exhale, see that light leave the nostrils, two streams of light moving outward. Inhale light through the nostrils to the brain. And exhale that light back out again. And just continue to see that. Two streams of golden light through the nostrils to the brain on inhale. And two golden streams of light leaving the nostrils on exhale. And then as you exhale, release the visualization. And just allow yourself to be aware of your system, your breath, your body, your mind, and just take stock of how you're feeling in this moment. After this movement, after this intention. And taking a deeper, fuller breath, please. Go ahead and bring your palms together in front of you and rub them together, creating heat. And take the heated palms over your eyes. And brushing back over the top of your head, bringing yourself back to the space around you. All right, thank you so much for joining me for chair yoga. I hope this has been helpful and that you have some good feels going on. I look forward to sharing with you again next time. But until then, take care.